Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is an unforgettable childhood memory for the post-80s generation. So, after Shredder's Revenge was announced last year, it immediately received the attention of many old players. This game adopts the traditional arcade style and uses the retro dot matrix pixel painting style. It looks like it is full of feelings. But it also integrates many modern game styles, just like a real arcade game. The total game duration of this clearance is controlled between 2 hours and 2.5 hours. For a horizontal version of the scroll action clearance game, this is a very moderate game length. The game is mainly divided into 2 modes, of which the plot mode of the game has a total of 16 chapters. Each chapter can be finished in about 10 minutes on average, whether in the middle of the game or after the game passes. You can reselect the level you played on the big map. The arcade mode is relatively simple. This mode, like a real arcade, can't be turned off. Players can only play one pass at a time according to the established process, and the game also limits the number of coin renewals. No matter how many players enter the game, each player has only one life, and all players share 3 chances to renew their lives. If one of the novices uses up all the renewed lives, the lives of other players are only on the line. However, because in the arcade mode, there are no accumulated scores and character upgrades. Therefore, the skills that need to be upgraded in the plot mode can be used at the beginning in the arcade mode. There are no arcade mode levels, no collection items that will distract players, and no challenges to embarrass players. Players only need to complete the game with the goal of 1 coin to clear the customs, just like playing arcade in the past. In general, in terms of restoring an original old arcade game, this work can almost give full marks. The overall play of the game is almost the same as the NES version and the arcade version in those years. Not only because of the retro painting style and the easy-to-use game system, but also because of the rich and varied continuous skills, as well as the must-kill skills and the simple and easy-to-understand skill system, all of which ensure the pure arcade game experience of players. But in any case, the content of the game for more than 2 hours is still a little less for players. Even if the game is set with some challenge collection and achievements, basically all the content of the game can be squeezed out after playing it twice. The multiplayer system of the game makes up for the fun of insufficient content, but it's obviously too busy for 6 people to hit the same screen. During the game, it's easy to find the characters you control. This game still excels in meeting the expectations of arcade players, and almost perfectly restores this type of arcade game in the early years. The operation of fighting feels very smooth. The slight performance gap in action between each character ensure that different character games feel very different. Even though the content of the game is slightly less, it will be more fun if you can play with your friends. Moreover, the arcade mode with the highest difficulty is also quite challenging and difficult.
My horns! Looks like another victory for the forces of good. Cowabunga! Out of the way, you freak joint!